Hello, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody today? Good morning. Hello. Hello, hello. All right. How is everybody? Good, I hope. All right, go ahead, start typing into the chat anything you would like to. Wow, you go, Tiffany. You had that ready. Go ahead, type into the chat anything you'd like to be coached around. Okay. All right. All right, Tiffany. You and me, girl. Hello.
I was ready. I was like,
All good. Okay. All right. You ready?
kind of ready. I got three babies and they're quiet right now. So it's just me and three babies. So let's go.
Okay.
And you.
Okay. Sounds good. So, what would be the most important thing to talk about today?
Listen, Isabella, I'm all over the place. So I just kind of want to hone into it. Um, really, the best thing I could talk about was trying to figure out how to summarize what I wrote in the chat.
Okay. So, what would you like to have at the end of today?
Man, I don't know. I'm really nervous. Like, I've never been here before or something. I think I would like to have just a little bit of a little bit of direction. I've been feeling not all over the place, but all over the place. Um, like I'll have moments where I'm just like, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing? Just the fuck am I doing? So just a little direction or wow, can I have a moment? I'm on the phone. Yeah, just a little direction of just yeah, I've been kind of feeling like I'm just, I guess stuck is the word where I'm not doing anything or I just don't feel in alignment. I don't feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be a mom. I'm supposed to be making money. I'm supposed to be working. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I mean, I'm momming, but that's about it. I just, I'm worried about money. Like I need to still pay you guys. I still need to pay for life for these children. So here's my thing. I have this like grandiose, like, I want to do all this stuff. And I have like, one, I feel guilty for wanting to do all those things, meaning like it doesn't make sense. Like I need to work to get money so that I can have the life that I want. but I don't want to work. Isabella, I don't want to work. I want to hang out with my children. I want to teach my children. I want to travel the world. I want to, I don't want to, I'm like, don't get me wrong, I want to help people, but I don't want to sit down and help people. Like, I want to just inspire by being me, and then the money just magically comes. Like, it's really like, I don't want to work, but I need to work to get money so that I can do the things. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I just need a little direction. That way I know that even if I'm not making money right this second, that I'm not what the fucking myself. Like, Tiffany, be a better mom, be a better worker. I don't know. Just a little, I don't know.
So what would you
Help,
like to have at
Isabella.
the end of
I
today?
don't, direction? That wasn't an answer?
No. Direction towards
No.
what?
Mommy, where's Daddy's burger? 1 second. What do I want? I want a divorce.
Okay.
I can't get that by the end of this call, I don't think, but that would be nice. I think I want a divorce. I want to stop being in all my pieces, and I want to be in one piece. That way, I'm on the phone. That way, I know that the direction I'm going. Okay, you know how like when you get an idea and you're like, this is what I'm gonna do. I love you. I'm gonna do this, and this is where I'm gonna plant my sequoia, and I'm gonna die on this hill, and I'm gonna make this sequoia thrive, and then it thrives, right? Okay. I don't have that. I just still haven't answered the question. I don't know.
So you want direction. You want to be able to have decisions easily made.
Yes. You're too small for that. Oh no, you're not. Take clothes off. Yes. Yeah.
So what is it going to feel like when you are in the
Um,
direction you know you're supposed to be in?
what is that? Inspired, I guess. Please don't put in the chair. It feels not so nervous and so shaky. It feels please don't take your underwear out. It is
So instead of nervous and shaky,
inspired.
what do you want to feel?
It's inspired. Yes.
What does
I
it mean?
want to feel
What does it mean to be inspired?
it kind of feels driven. It feels like I know I'm going this way, even if I don't see that this is where I'm going.
Okay, so driven as a knowing.
Way to go.
Mhm.
What'd you say?
I said driven, you have a knowing. What else? What else does it mean to be inspired?
Um, it just feels like it feels like something that is, God, I don't know why I'm going back to Sequoia. It just feels like this is my Sequoia, and I'm going to go that direction to the Sequoia. It feels
So
appalling. Yeah,
grounded, sturdy, steady.
it has like a little push, like a little gentle push, like a,
Movement.
yeah, kind of like a breeze almost.
Okay. I love you. You love to spin yourself up in the details.
So weird because I feel like I'm way up there and now no details. But yes,
So, what's important to you about being able to have the direction you want to go in?
um, what's important is it is like something that it's where you're going, isn't it? Like the direction is everything, right? It's where you're going. So it's like I want $1 million. I want to win the lottery, something like that. And you're like, you buy lottery tickets, right? Or I want to go to the store. You got to get in the car. You got to get in the car and you got to go to the store. So it's important because you know where you're going.
So what direction are you going in right now?
Gosh, oh, like this, like a little circle.
Now, what steps are you taking to that leads to what outcome right now?
No, I'm not leading to anything. I wake up and I feel, and I'm just like, I don't feel any of that. I don't feel like I'm taking any steps. I wake up, I make sure my kids are doing something, but I don't know. That's like, I don't feel any of it. I'm not going any direction.
So, with all these grandiose plans that you have, what direction do you think you need to be going in?
Um, all right, Tiffany. I had two answers that were not helpful. I was like, that way, right. But those aren't it. Like, I feel like I need to be going in the direction of like building a business or going back to work. I feel like I need to be in the direction of wherever money is, which kind of feels like it is limiting, which is weird, but it feels like I need to go into whatever direction money is at. That way I can sustain life. Doesn't matter what it is, I just need to go that way.
What's your definition of money?
Green colored pieces of paper, silver round, sometimes they're pink and purple. Use those to trade. I guess it could be yellow. I don't know. Sometimes they can be traded to for goods and services. They have a value, a value that can be exchanged for goods and services. Please stop singing.
So, if you were to associate into money, if you were to associate into what money actually means to you, what are you afraid of?
What am I afraid of? We said, what am I afraid of? If I was to associate into money?
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay, well, two things are coming up. One, I'm like, I know money is a frequency and it's the energy. And the other one is that I'd have to work so I can. Okay, here you go.
So, if you have to work, what are you afraid of?
If I have to work. Um, please stop. If I have to work, it's like beating me over the head that I would be missing out on the children. It would that I would oh, I would be afraid that not just that the children that okay, if I were to work, if I've worked so like super hard for my little bit of working that I've done, I'm afraid that I don't want to work for someone. I don't want to work for someone else as hard as I've worked for someone else. I would rather be doing it for myself and for a future legacy. Like, so I don't know if that was one answer.
Okay, so then what's stopping you from starting your own business?
Excuses. One, I don't have the inspiration of like, this is what I want to do. Like there's no like click. The click is I want to take care of my children and stay home and do nothing. So starting my own businesses, I don't have a like, this is it. This is what I want to do. Like I want to be a coach and this is it. Or I want to own my own McDonald's. All random things. I don't want to own McDonald's, I don't think. But like like this is I want to make the best cheeseburgers ever. I don't have that. Like this is what I want to do.
So what do you take it to mean about yourself that you don't have this inspiration?
Oh man. I take it to mean that you need underwear. I take it to mean that, well, worthless came up, but that's like the standard. So it's like, I take it to mean that, oh, okay. Well, like, I don't have, okay, so the worthless is stemming from like, maybe I'm supposed to not have a business. Like, maybe I'm not supposed to, like, I'm pursuing the wrong things. Like,
No, go back
or,
to the words that came up before.
oh, what did I say?
I don't know, you're like, some words came up and then you're like totally sidetracked yourself.
Oh, worthless. Yeah, I was worthless was like it, but it's like meaning like yeah, meaning like I'm not supposed worthless meaning like I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to do. Like I'm working at something that I will never have, like never achieve. I like you want to yeah, that's it. Like I'm working at something that I am not supposed to be working at. Like I'm not supposed to like not everybody owns a business.
So Tiffany,
Hmm?
what if you're actually supposed to be working a business and not spending so much time with your kids? When I say that, what comes up for you?
Why does it make sense?
No, but really, like there's plenty of people out there who go about their lives, they work their jobs, and then they spend like 4 hours with their kids a day and they make lots of money. So, what if you're actually on the wrong path and you've actually been going in the wrong direction this whole time?
Okay, so my answer for that is I'm talking to Miss Isabella. Please give me a second. It is, but that's not what I want to do. You see what I'm saying? Like, I hear that you're supposed to do what you want to do. So that's where, like, when you were like, the worthless came up, it's because I want to do what I want to do. So I want to do my wants. Like, I want to eat my broccoli, I guess. Like, I want to do what I want to do, like, not what I can't think of saying it any other way. I want to do what I want to do.
So, if you are never able to do what you want to do ever again, what are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of never do what I want to do again. I'm afraid of the first thing that popped up is like I'll end up back here. So meaning I can kind of go back into all like not all, but okay, I know there's more, but let's just start with the situation with Tehran getting married in the first place, right? There was an inkling that said, Tiffany, no, you don't want this. Like, I've always wanted to have kids and get married. But when he asked me, there was an inkling, like, it did, no matter how big it was a little, and I heard it, and it was like, I don't want that. And I settled and I did it. I can remember being little, and all it was go to school, don't have kids, get married, have a husband, have kids, take care of the house. Your husband is going to do stupid things. You're going to have to accept them. It was all the things that I can remember, like in the back, like these are the things you're supposed to do. You're going to do that. And I can remember not wanting that. I remember before even getting married, I wanted to have a baby by every nationality guy. That is not the same as getting married right now. And doesn't matter how silly or whatever it was, that's what I wanted to do. And I said, no, let me get married to this one person. So it's like I'll end up back where I'm at if I keep, and that's just one situation. But that was the beginning. And it's like everything is just like, I'm afraid I'll end up back not doing what I want, like exactly what I want. I'm settling and sacrificing.
Yeah. So when was the first time that you settled and did what you were told and sacrificed what you actually wanted?
First time I can remember silly things. I don't know why sharing was the first thing that came up, but I can't remember the first time I shared. Um, the first time I settled, I don't know, Isabella, I'm getting I don't know, like a
Okay.
whole lot of like things.
Okay, I'm going to ask it one more time. So when was the first time that you settled and did what you were told, which meant you had to sacrifice what you wanted to do?
Um, I guess five, the age five came up. I don't know what happened. As I say, the age five, the story that always comes up is like I had to go live with my grandmother. Like I didn't want to go do that. And that was like around two or three. Um, yeah,
Did you say at age 2 or 3 you had to go live with your grandmother, or at age 5?
two or three.
Okay,
Five was the first number that popped up, and then I'm like, yeah.
perfect. So because you had to go live with your grandmother and you had to sacrifice what you wanted, what were your negative thoughts and emotions?
Mm, I don't know. Okay, so things that are in my head right now, like silliness for the greater good, uh, stupid, um, have to, insignificant, unimportant, um, this is life, um, dark here. I don't know why I keep saying it's dark here, but yes, it is dark out there. Disheartening.
It makes total sense, Tiffany, that you don't want to go out there and work and do what you're supposed to do because it's taking you away from what you actually want. It's totally normal. And at the same time, doing what you want is taking away what you actually want.
Which is money. I don't know what I want, Isabella. But yes, I hear you. Thank you.
So it was interesting that you threw in, you're like, I'm spiritually bypassing everything. Yes, and I think it's more you're just dissociating from what's happening. You're just dissociating from what you're actually thinking and feeling, which is why you don't know what you want, because you're refusing to actually feel what you need to feel.
What do I need to feel?
You tell me. When you think about having no money, everything you do is out of alignment. You want a divorce, you hate your baby daddy, and he makes your life miserable. You have to go out there and leave your kids for hours at a time because you have to go work to make money just to keep them alive. You're dissociating from all of your emotions. You feel stuck. You feel insignificant and unimportant and worthless. What do you need to feel that you're not feeling? Like, really, like, close your eyes and feel it in your body. What do you need to feel that you are not feeling?
Um, Anger and sadness. A little pissed. More than a little, but there's no buts. How many times can I feel this? Is my question. Like, why am I supposed to feel this all the time to be in alignment?
No, you need to feel what you're suppressing so that you don't have to suppress it anymore. And then you can be in alignment. You need to just stop suppressing your emotions so that you can be in alignment.
Okay. And anger comes up and so many questions. Okay. All right. So,
Tiffany, when was the last time you actually let yourself be angry and rage out?
okay. Two things come up, but probably none. I can't remember the last time. Like, I've been angry. Like, okay, fire in a grew, and then I okay. I don't know. I guess the answer is I don't know. I kind of felt like I already had been angry about it. But about what? I do want to go to a rage room.
Yes. Yes.
I do want to go to a rage room.
You need to go have a healthy space for you to go let out the rage. You need to feel it. And you need to like print out pictures of everybody who's wronged you and tape it, things that you're gonna go beat the shit out of. You need to have that release. Because I can coach you in circles all day long. But until you actually go let yourself feel what you need to feel, you're not going to release it.
We know, like these fireworks.
Yeah.
You know, I have said like I want to go to the rage room, and which is silly. I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying it's silly because I've said it to Tehran. So he makes my life an emotional living hell, I guess. Not intentionally, but because he's going through whatever he's going through. And for whatever reason, Isabella, I'm so angry. Why am I still here doing things that I don't want to do? Because I'm not bold enough to print out divorce papers. Because then after that, then what? Like I print it out and then give it to him, and then what? Then what do I do? Then I
Get divorced.
and then what? Isabella, I don't have no money. I'm supposed to be like, yep, I'm divorced. Everything is in alignment now. Universe,
No, you're supposed to say,
pay
yes,
my
bitch,
bills.
I'm divorced.
Sorry.
Fuck you. And go on and live your life where your life is not made a living hell every single fucking day.
Oh, I can't get past the how I do that and make money on the other side of that is where I'm stuck.
Okay, good. So now we're in agreement. You need to go rage out. And
Yeah.
now I can coach you around what you actually need to go be coached around.
Oh, okay.
How's it a problem if you never make any money?
I won't be able to amount to anything. I won't be able to pay bills. I won't be able to take care of my children in the way I want to take care of them. I won't be able to live the life that I want to. I won't be able to live the life that I want to.
How's that a problem? If you never amount to anything, you can't pay your bills, you can't take care of your kids, you can't give them the life that they deserve, you don't get to live the life you deserve. How's that a problem?
It's a problem because I will be it's a yes, please open it. It's a problem because I sound so miserable and so unhappy and so it's a problem because it sounds so hurtful from this bad.
So if you're miserable, how is that a problem?
Um, okay, well then I couldn't be the example that I because then I'm stuck in the circle that I'm stuck in right now where I can't be the example for them or for me, or it's a problem because then I'm not making any, I don't know, you could be miserable and make money. Um,
So if you can't be the example and you're stuck in this loop, what are you afraid of if you break the loop?
I'm not I'm not really afraid of breaking the loop. I'm afraid that I'm actually still doing it. Um, there's little things that I do that are like my mom, and I'm like challenging my mom, right? And I'm like, don't get me wrong, she's not a horrible person, and she is not the example that I would that I that I that's not the example. Um, and then I'm essentially passing that on to them. I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. Like I'm not. Um, I'm freaked out.
So how is it a problem if you be like your mom just for a little bit?
Okay, I guess I need to say it out loud. So the problem is I've seen my mom thrive. I've seen her take me to all the places I wanted to go or do, or she thought I wanted to, all the curricular things, um, extracurricular things. I've seen her own a business. I've seen her in like best fit shape of her life for and all the and now she's here with me in Tehran and she is not I'm afraid because I'm gonna did I answer you? I feel like I didn't answer you. I feel like I just said what I had to say out loud. So say it again.
If you have to go be like your mom for a little bit, what are you afraid of?
I'll end up fat, stuck in a house, not living out potential, not doing I'm afraid that I I'm afraid I'm gonna end up I'm afraid that I'm on the exact same path that she was on and is on, and that I'm just in that same path and I'm gonna end up like her. And that's just not fun. Not fun. It's not what I want. She's in it just like I'm in it. She's not married to Tehran, but she's living here. She's dependent. She's not in on the beach doing whatever she wants. I don't know what she wants to do, but those aren't the things that I want. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be, I don't know. Sorry. I'm trying.
No, you're fine. So what I'm hearing is you're on the same direction as your mom. And that's why it feels
And
like
my grandma.
so because you're on the same direction, the same path as your mom and grandma. What do you take that to mean about yourself?
I'm all freaked out. It means that I'm just like them. I am um they are filled with disease and negative comments, complaints. And what's really upsetting me in all of this, everything is a direct projection. So you're telling me that I am all these things too. So what am I supposed to get from this? Oh, Isabella, what am I supposed to get from this? I just don't. I just want to do. I don't get it. I just have so many things I just don't get. I don't know.
So what can you do differently that your mom and grandma didn't do?
The first thing that comes to my mind is the fucking do I don't know. I have no flipping idea. I thought I was doing the things differently, and it turns out I'm not. I could I could have more control over my thoughts. Isabella, she even the other day, my mother gives me some inspirational things. Like she even went down the self-help spiritual discovery path. And I'm like, oh bitch, I thought I had something. I don't know.
So what could you do differently that you don't want to do?
I think I need help figuring that one out. I could I could go down the list of things that I thought I was doing differently. Um, that I'm not. That I don't know. Of course
Okay,
I don't know.
I'm going to change the question.
Okay.
What is the one thing that you are resisting the most? Saying, nope, not going to do that.
Oh, okay. There's two things.
Great. What are they?
One, divorce. One. Which is not my grandmother divorced one of her exes. That was
Doesn't matter. What's the other?
okay. All right. The other one was I could work nonstop, day and night, which is also not different because they did that. I didn't hardly see my mother because she worked as a single mom all the time. Same
Was
with
she
my
happy?
grandmother.
Was she happy?
No, I don't think so. She didn't. She said she did it for me. She was doing the things because she knew that kids were expensive. Um, My grandmother worked nonstop, didn't see her kids, and she was always yelling and abusive. I don't know what I don't know the answer anymore.
You're not going to like my answer.
I'm listening. I don't like a lot of answers.
You have to go become them so then that way you can reject it. But you have to become it before you can reject it.
I'm literally okay. I thought
No, you have to get the divorce and you have to go work nonstop and not see your kids every day all the time for just a little bit. You have to go do the thing you're resisting the most so that way you can reject it and then you can grow. You have to. Love you. There's nothing else you can do about it. You have to go do the things you're resisting, or you're going to keep yourself stuck in this loop over and over and over again.
can you come hold my hands and sign the paperwork with me?
Yes, I will. You call me. You put me on the phone. You say, Isabella, we're getting divorced today. I'll be like, hell yeah, we are. And then you're going to be like, Isabella, I need some help. How the fuck do I go do all of this work stuff? And I'm like, you know what, Tiffany? Let's go. We're going to figure it out. Because the thing that you're forgetting is you also have friends who want to support you when you're going through the toughest times, but your friends can't support you when you're the one keeping yourself in the loop. You have to go do the things you're resisting to get out of the loop.
Isn't there baby steps?
No, my love, this is your C. And if you're not going to throw yourself over the cliff, we're going to push you.
Please.
Okay.
Okay.
Tomorrow, or actually today, it's still morning time. You're going to go to the fucking courthouse and get divorce papers or print them out today and then sign them and make him sign them and take them to the court today. Do what you need to do. Start taking the steps that you have been so afraid of taking.
Oh. So you're telling me this is what you're telling me. After I sign these papers, everything is gonna be okay. I just don't believe you. I don't believe nobody.
Honey, nothing is okay right now.
Yeah. Who's
So,
watching? Who's babysitting? Who's watching these kids? Like, come get them. Somebody come get them. Like, I should have done this before.
so then you're going to work out some type of custody agreement. You have your mom, you don't need to be married for him to still watch after his children.
Um. Okay. Yeah, there's a trust thing there for both of them, but yeah, I get it.
Yes. And it's the thing that you're resisting the most.
Okay. Okay. I hear you. So, what
Nope.
I don't. Okay.
Stop justifying it. Stop trying to keep yourself in the loop. This is your C. It's going to suck.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm not even coaching you on this is because you don't need coaching on this, Tiffany. You don't. This is 100%, Jessica's going to love this, pure fucking grit. You just got to go fucking do it. I will coach you to cause, but I will not coach you to your root cause. Because you know, as soon as I said you have to go do the thing you're resisting the most, that if you were to actually go do it, life might actually turn out pretty okay. It might suck for a minute, but it would actually turn out pretty okay.
Okay, I get it. I know. My thing is like, how do I know that I'm not just stomping my feet and like this is what I want and that's okay.
Close your eyes. When you think about getting divorced, do you have a picture?
Mm, I got, yeah, paperwork.
Okay,
Paperwork,
great.
yeah.
I want you to step into that picture so you're looking through your own eyes. Okay. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel?
Paperwork in my hand. I feel terrified, with a little like excitement at the same time, but I feel terrified, really.
Okay. Terrified's okay, right? It's scary. It's scary doing the thing that you've been resisting for a long time. It's totally normal. Okay. What else are you feeling inside of your body when you're in that picture?
Nervous, um, shaky, sorry. I feel like I feel really unsure.
Okay, great. So, Tiffany,
He got it. I'm sorry. He's stuck. I got it. I'm listening.
what makes
I'm
now
moving away.
what makes now the best time to get a divorce?
I was helping you. What makes now the best time to get a divorce? Um, Dragging it out. Um, because I don't have to I don't know what makes the best time to get a divorce. I just have all these little things that feel so petty. Like I don't have to think about him at all, which is I feel okay. Um, I just been dragging it out, Isabella. I just don't know if what I want is important or it even makes sense. Like, isn't there things that need to be done for the greater good? Like,
So, sacrificing what you want so you can settle and do what other people tell you to do. That loop,
yeah,
that loop that you want to get out of.
yeah. Like, how do I know that just because I want it, it's enough and it's not like petty or insignificant, the greater.
So, do you want it? Just ask yourself the first thing that comes up, do you want it? Do you want this divorce?
I think so. Oh, yes, I do. The divorce was it. Yes. You want a divorce? Yes. But like,
So, then what makes this the
yes.
best time for it to happen?
Why would have I? Because I can move on so I can, so I can, that makes the best time so I can move through it, so I can do the not me and maybe really discover what I want.
Okay. So, what can you thank your marriage for?
These three. Um, wait, please don't sling that because that'll hurt. Just put it in her hand. No, that will hurt. Put it in her hand. Lots of learning. Let go, please. Lots of learnings. For example, just his daughter was here. Her name is Joy. She, her just being here was a lot of learnings. So I can think it's so much learning. A lot of learning.
Yeah. So what do you need that when you get it, you can easily and effortlessly decide to go through with the divorce?
I just have felt like a surface level answer, but I mean that it was. But what do I need? Money is what came up. So let's say that so I can get it out of the way.
Okay.
Um, support. Um, just, I guess I feel really unsupported, meaning like I just feel unsure that I'm so afraid of turning into them, I guess is really what's happening. Maybe. Um, I'm afraid that I'll get stuck in the work and then I'll be that evil mom that never sees her children or that never amounts to anything. So that's why I said support. But what do I need? The other side. I know what the other side is, Isabella. Can you pull me out of the loop? Can you ask me again?
Yeah. I will build you your other side. Don't worry. What do you need that when you get it, you'll easily and effortlessly be able to know that this is the right decision for you?
That what I want is enough was what's coming up. Meaning like I did like the little head thing, like how it started. It's like the direction, right? Like that sequoia that you're gonna die on. Um, the direction is uh kind of feel like kind of feels like I know that's the direction that I want to go. Yep, you made it see. Yeah, it feels like that's the direct. No, I know that's the direction that I want to go. Yeah. Um. So what I'm trying to say, so when you have the direction that you know that that's the direction you're going to go, that's what you're going to die on, right? I don't know why I keep saying that, but that's the direction you want to go. That's okay. Like that's okay that you can do that.
So when you know that it's okay and you can do it, what do you know about yourself?
Oh. I matter. Please stop. I don't know why you guys started doing this right at this. Again, everything's a projection and it's a direct. So what am I supposed to get from the crying and the learning from? I have so many things in my head that I'm like, well, why this, why that? Everything is a projection. Everything is. So I'm like, they're crying right now, and it's 5 minutes to go, and I'm like, what am I missing? I'm missing something.
No, you're not. Well, kind
No.
of.
Okay.
Kind of. You get to feel sad about it. You get to mourn the relationship you wanted to have. You get to mourn the marriage you wanted. You get to mourn the life that you wanted to have. And at the same time, you also get to know that you matter and that you have value.
Yeah, I think I've just been so stuck on that. What I want to go. That what I want matters, I guess. That it's just as important, even if it sounds silly or may not sound silly, but it's important. It's important. I just have been kind of stuck on that. What I want generates money, but yeah.
And at the beginning, I know you were joking about it. And right, you're like, I just want to be there. And then the money comes. I just want to do me and the money comes. Yes, and right, when you're making decisions because you know that what you want matters, it's going to be easier for the money to come. You're still going to have to do things to make the money come, and it's going to be easier because you know that you're making the decisions that you want because you matter. And because you have your kids and you have all the learnings that you learned from all of the things, and you get to move on and you get to move through what your current environment is. So when you know that you matter, that your thoughts matter, and that what you want matters, what do you feel?
Feel better. I feel better. I still feel like screaming.
Yes, you still need to go. You still need to go rage.
Yes.
You still need to go rage. 100%. You absolutely deserve to go release that physically.
Yes, I do. I still feel like screaming. I still feel like crying. I love you so much. And I feel, yeah, I do feel better. I feel a lot better. It's just, I'm sorry, there's so much going on in the background. Please come here. But yes, I do feel better.
So do you feel like you have a direction to go in now? That's not circles.
I do. Isabella, I do. I still don't like it. But I do feel the direction. Like, okay, I get it. I know that's the direction, but and guys make it sound so easy when you say just send the papers and hand it to them. I'm like, yes, and I know.
No. I know it's not that easy.
Yes.
I know it's not that easy. I was being overly dramatic.
No, I get it. No, because I do the same thing.
Home.
I do too. I'm like, get the papers. I looked it up. I printed it out. It's like $300, and you could get the, like no contact. But okay, so I'm done. But and like the last thing is like, what do you mean? I have a house, a kid, and I'm supposed to just all of a sudden supposed to work out. Like anyway, okay. Because he pays. All this is the reason why my kids are standing at me crying and screaming. They're like, don't let go, because we're supported here. We have money here. We're taken care of here. And they're like, hold on, you can't look, listen, just like that. You can't let go of this. You can't, you just have to hold on, even cry even more. You see? This is
So Tiffany, I'm gonna say one more thing. I'll say one more thing. I understand that it is scary to let go of something that you already know you can survive. But that's all you're doing is surviving.
yeah.
So it's really scary to get into that sea and do the things that you don't want to do. And it's also going to be a transition from surviving to actually enjoying your life, to living, to not having to be in the survival mode all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds so good. I'm ready to do it.
And it's simple, but it's not easy.
Yeah, I get it. I know I'm ready to do it. Listen, I know. I get it. Yes. I do feel better. Crying and screaming is still very valid. So
Yes, you still get to feel your emotions. This is your manifestation of stop suppressing your emotions, girlfriend, and just feel them.
I didn't know I was suppressing them. I thought I was moving around them. Who needs to sit here and cry and scream all the time? I don't need to sit here and cry and scream all the time. I just need to go around like, oh, there's that emotion. Cry, scream, walk over it, and keep going. Like, why do I
No,
have to? This is what I. But okay, I'll cry and scream.
yes,
I'll do it.
you deserve to cry and scream and rage, not at your children. You can go to a rage room. I know somebody who loves piñatas.
We love pinatas over here. Okay, yes.
Take a piñata. Okay, go rage and go cry and go feel your emotions.
Okay, are you can we felt that, Ayana? We felt it here. Can we stop feeling it for just a moment? No, no, you don't have to. I don't want you to suppress anything. God, I'm gonna be sending them to you for trauma releases, Isabella.
That's okay. But you get to go
Thank you.
feel.
Sorry it took so long.
It's
Thank
okay.
you.
It's so worth it. You're so worth it. Because you
Thank you.
matter.
I matter.
And what you want matters. Because guess what? You got what you wanted and it matters.
And it matters.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No, thank you.
Okay. So I know we're a couple minutes over, but if anybody has any questions, I will stay on and answer them. You should go read all the chat because they have been sending you so much love.
Okay.
There were some people who were worried. They're like, you can't just go get like there's things you need to prepare. And I was like, I know, I was just dramatic for her. We know.
I yeah, I know. It would be so nice. Plus, he's not even here today. I'd have to email it to him. I think I have to wait till a person, so he'll be back sometime this week.
No,
But yeah,
I was being dramatic, and yes, you got it.
yes.
So much love from everybody here. We love you. You got this.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna answer a couple questions because there's a couple questions in here. So she mentioned divorce almost when it started, and then where did you get the patience to get to the point for her to realize? So I just wanted her to feel something. I love you, Tiffany. I don't care if she gets divorced or not. I'm not pushing her towards any decision. It might have seemed like that. Like, I know that some of my questions were like geared directly towards divorce, but it was more for her to realize that she actually gets to make a choice, and that her choice, she gets to go live on that and be like, nope, that's my choice. And she gets to own her choice. So I was just trying to get her to see how she could own her choice, which is why I was getting her to cause. And I had her bring up the picture. I was like, I need you to associate into it, feel like what's in there, like acknowledge, validating, normalizing. It's totally normal, right? Then it's the like getting her to cause, be like, okay, great. she getting her to cause, she was like, oh my gosh, okay, great, I'm at cause. And that's when she was like, oh, like I can matter, and like I get to choose my direction. The direction I'm going is, I'm not going to really like it, but I have a direction now. I have things I can be doing. I know that I can stand firm and own the choices, right? Plant your sequoia tree. That's your choice. Your sequoia tree is your choice. So honestly, the patience, I just wanted her to feel something. And then she even said at the end, she's like, why do you mean I can't just like walk around it and be like, okay, cool, that's there. And then just, I'm like, no, that's suppressing your emotions. Even if you're not pushing them down, you're still walking, you're like scooching them to the side. So really, it was just getting her to associate, because she was really like overwhelmed in the details, right? It's like, there's none of this and none of this and none of this and none of this. And if I do this, then this, and then this, and then this, and you're like, take a deep breath, right? So I wanted her to just feel what it felt like. And I didn't do as much coaching because she just needed somebody to like feel something. It wasn't about coaching her down to like her root cause. But sometimes as a coach, you kind of just need to call your clients out and just be like, girlfriend, stop it. You don't actually need to be coached on this. It's not, you don't actually have a problem. You're like making yourself have a problem, but it's not a problem. I kept asking her, I'm like, how's that a problem? How's that a problem? And she wouldn't actually give me anything. That's right, because it's not even a problem. She just needed to see that she could get out of the loop. So I was like, great, what do you need to get out of the loop? Well, why you have to go be that. So then for those of you who have come into and been to Transcend to I or Find Your Inner Guru and all of those things, maybe even Elevate, it's really, I was really focusing on her not me, right? The part that she was resisting, that's, you have to go do your not me in order to kind of get past it. If you don't be your not me, then you're not going to get through. So that was divorce and work nonstop. It was essentially be her mom and her grandma, which when she first started describing her mom was not a problem. I was like, go be that, and then change your direction. Go be the mom who takes her kids to all the things, works hard and makes money, is in the best shape of her life, super happy, thriving. And then as soon as you're like, okay, cool, I don't want to be like her anymore, then pivot and move directions. You don't have to take their whole path. But she couldn't quite, she was like, I can only be on the bad path. I'm like, no, you can be on the good stuff and then change your direction.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yes.
Oh, so I guess the directions are, the difference is I could keep pivoting. They haven't kept pivoting. Oh, okay.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, being at cause with all the timeline. So really, the most coaching I did was just to get her to cause, and she needed her at cause. And then as soon as she was at cause, she's like, "Oh, I'm better now." Yes, you just need to be at cause. So just get yourself to cause. Ask your friends to help get you to cause. You just need to be at cause.
Well, my friends, my friends have sent me here actually. So they did have me sit car. So thanks, friends.
Yes,
Thanks for
yes.
but it's the not
So
me.
it's
Got
because
it.
they
Thank
love
you.
you. So just go. You have to go be your not me, and you get to know that the choices that you make and the things that you want matter and they're important, and you get to plant those suckers and grow them into sequoia trees.
I don't have a sequoia. That's my problem. Well, at the moment, I feel like that is the problem. I don't have any.
You get to have a little
We
seed.
figured it. I get a little seed and I get to go that direction. And if I don't like that sequoia anymore, I can go over here and plant another sequoia.
Yes. All right. There's lots of people who want to go break shit with you, so we're
Let's
gonna have
make a
like,
trip, y'all. Come on over. Let's go break some shit.
we should host a Genius Unlocked rage room. There would be
Yes.
lots who benefit from it.
Yes. Please. Yes.
So you got it. Okay. All right. Thank you everybody for hanging out for a couple extra minutes. It was a whirlwind today, but it was perfect. It was exactly what it needed to be. And you got everything you needed.
Thank you, Isabella.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, everybody. We'll see you all later. I'll see you all next week. Bye, everybody. Bye, Tiffany. Love you.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. You got this. You can do it.
Yes.
You can.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.